A lot of people talk about quantum jumping, identity shifting, creating a new version of yourself, but they hardly talk about the how. And one of the strategies around how to embody this new self, the person that you're becoming, is to learn how to detach. And so today I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks on how to detach from any outcome, how to detach from anything so that you can fully embody who you are becoming. Let's get into it real quick. I still remember something was happening in my home. I think my brother was getting married or something like that. And I was in a conversation with my mom. I was like, Mom, how does it feel to see everybody just leave the house and it's really becoming just you and dad? And she told me something that I will never ever forget. She was like, I learned to let you guys go. At a certain age, when you guys were grown, when you guys started coming into your own, building yourself, becoming full adults, I had to learn to let go and know that if you ever need me, I am here. And that was profound for me because I always take that with me, but I never took it in the context of life. Like when I talk about life, the day to day happenings of life, I actually just saw it as if I ever have a child, then I would love to do what my mom did to be able to let my child go be an adult and always be there, knowing that if they ever need me, I am here. But as I went through relationships, as I went through life, working, different things, I realized that I got the most results, or life actually positioned me where I needed to be when I detached from the outcome, when I detached from what I think is meant to be. I always got the result I wanted. And so, for you watching this, you're thinking to yourself, how does this concern my identity? How does this concern the version of myself I'm birthing or the version of myself I'm trying to embody? I'm going to let you know something. Let's go back because I love taking you guys back to, the metaphysical or spirituality. Life on its own is a process of detachment. Let's look at it. You have a child, you have to detach because that child now becomes an adult. You cannot keep breastfeeding a baby into adulthood. You're still breastfeeding them, telling them what to do. At that point, you are controlling. You are no longer just becoming a parent where your job is to provide guidance. You are now trying to control that child to be exactly what you pictured in your head. So that doesn't work. So you see, detachment happens there. A very good one is that none of us are living here alive. Like, you know that already. I shouldn't tell you that. Unless you know something I don't know, then please come let us know how you cannot leave this place without dying. So, dying on its own is detachment. And also, think about all the things that you've lost. You were attached to it at what point in time, but you had to let go for you to get something new. And that's just the nature of life. For you to get something new, you have to let go of the old. And that is detachment. And please do not get me wrong. When I talk about detachment, I'm not talking about just being indifferent, just being avoidant, just having this sense of, I don't really care. No, that's not what I mean. When I talk about detachment, I mean knowing that the things that come to you are temporary. So when it is in your vicinity, enjoy it. But also know that when it is time, you are willing to let go because there is no attachment such that you are willing to hold on so strongly in a controlling manner rather than saying, you have served me and I know it is time for something new. So that is why we detach. Now, listen to this. This is so important. When it comes to detachment, it can easily creep into being avoidant, being indifferent, being the I don't care, and hurting people along that journey. That is not what I mean. You detach because you know that in this season, that is what you need. So you're present, you are enjoying whatever is before you. But when you know that that season is complete, you can easily detach from that and allow something new to come in. So please pay attention to this because I see a lot of people kind of playing detachment as a I don't care, I'm not going to be emotionally invested and things like that. That's not the case. So when it comes to your identity, for you to identity shift, you have to leave everything you know about your old self behind. But it's not going to be done immediately. That is why you have to start detaching gently. If there's something you're holding on to, let's say a relationship, you're holding on to that relationship, but somewhere, because we always know, I know people want to act like, oh no, I don't know, or it's not that bad. If you have to say your relationship is not that bad, there should not be a bad inside. There should be a works. We are growing together, but it should not be a it's not that bad. If it's not that bad, my dear, please drop that relationship. Yes, I said it. Yep, yep. You want to beat me? You can't. But you have to start releasing yourself from attachments that keep you in your old cycle. Things that you are holding on to that is keeping you in that comfort zone. Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Is it a person? Is it a behavior? Whatever it is that you are so attached to that you seem to not want to let go so that you embrace the new. And I understand that the new is not really here, so you might be facing uncertainty, but it is in your best interest that you come to a realization of the things that need to go. I'm going to call out this because some people fail to call this out. If you're going to embody your new self, one very big thing you have to let go of is your image. Yes, 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 yes. Some of you are going on 40, acting 23. It doesn't match. People will not take you serious. And I know people will be like, you know what? I can do whatever I want to do. Yes, you can. But if you want to be taken serious, then you have to start acting the image of the person that you are becoming. You can't tell me that you're trying to be this person that is healing, working on themselves, coming into their power, understanding themselves, growing. But your image is telling a different story. You can't take care of yourself. You look, I'm going to say, a hot mess. The things you wear doesn't align with the person you're becoming. You have to detach from that mentality of acting, wearing, doing some certain things, even the way you present yourself. If it's not in alignment with who you're becoming, that needs to go. That you need to detach from that. Relationship is a big one, which I've already spoken about. Please, if that relationship is not going to join you into your next level, if it's hindering you, If you are that person where you have to start checking people's phones, you have to start monitoring people to know if they are coming with you into your next level, if they are truly standing with you now, I think you don't need a soothsayer to tell you that drop that relationship like hot potatoes. Seriously, drop that relationship. Please, we don't stalk people, we don't check phones, we don't do all that. If you're doing that, then that relationship is making you insecure. That relationship is not giving you the security you need for you to feel grounded there. And so you have to take accountability for your life, accountability for yourself, and start telling yourself a certain truth. Is this what you want in your next level? If it is not, drop it. Another thing that you have to drop, behaviors. And sometimes this one can be very tricky because we might not even have identified behaviors that is keeping us back. Things like people pleasing, things like victimhood. You have to drop all that. That's the past you. You have to drop all mentality, defensive mentality. You always want to defend yourself, over explaining yourself. All that needs to go. If you know this person that you're becoming is assured in herself, this person that you're becoming, you don't need to over explain yourself. You say what you say and you mean what you say. You have to also come to that place where you trust yourself so much that you are not going out looking for somebody to validate you. The moment you're doing that, that behavior needs to go. That's looking for somebody to validate you. Validate yourself. If you're walking around looking for somebody to choose you and tell you that you're good enough, you're pretty enough, you deserve to be in rooms that you know you should be in, leave that in the past. You have to be assured of yourself. You have to know who you are. You have to stand in your authenticity, in your vulnerability. Be vulnerable with yourself and tell yourself the truth. Nobody is going to tell you. Even if they tell you the truth about who you are, you have to make a decision. Is that you? If that is you and it needs to change, then change it. If it's not you, then you need to stand on business. Seriously, stand on serious business and tell the person that is not me. But how can you say that if you do not know yourself? So that is very important for you to understand. Now, this is the work. We're doing the work. These are all the things that you need to do to come into that next version of yourself. Because are you going to glow up? For sure. You have to let go of that person that does not have boundaries. That is not glow up proof. If you want to glow up, you need to have boundaries. You have to start letting go of FOMO, fear of missing out. If they don't invite you, it's okay. You don't need to be everywhere. Stay in your house. You have to start learning to enjoy your company. Stop jumping from one place to another. I know it might be harsh. Let me cool down. Because this was me. I'm not telling you anything that I have not done myself. I'm telling you because I know it worked for me. Nobody can define me now. I know me because I worked on me. That's why I always tell people, get my workbook. My workbook, I'm giving you nuggets for free. And it's not a one-time thing. Every time you have to level up, I go back, I use that workbook. What do I need to do now? Which behaviors need to go? Because you're not going to do this thing one time. So if you're listening to this, behaviors that cannot come with you, please leave it in the past and start moving into behaviors that you know the person that you are becoming, that person embodies these behaviors. Then do it. A person with boundaries, a person that is trustworthy, a person with integrity, a person that is very authentic with themselves. These are the people or the persons that you need to be. No people pleasing. If your no means no, if you don't want to do it, say no. They wouldn't beat you. Why do you need to please people? That's manipulation. You're manipulating people to like you. They will not like you. They will use you and dump you. Yes, I said it because I was the person that they were using before. So I'm giving you this nugget so that you are not going to be used. Seriously. So, all this to say, four benefits that you're going to get from learning detachment. The first one is that you're going to always be in the present because you're not thinking from the past, you're not thinking about the future. You hold nothing to heart, like you hold nothing so dear that without it, your life cannot. No, you know things are temporary. If you have it now, enjoy it because it could leave the next minute. And if you had it before, it is okay. It's in the past. I know some Nigerians are going to be here. I get them before no be property. Stop trying to be like, oh, I was this person in the past. It is past. What are you now? That's what we want to see. So detaching helps keep you in the present. The second thing is it allows you let go of control. Some of you are controlling. You want to control everything. You want to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row and all your T's crossed and I's dotted and all that. Yes, it's good. But when you start controlling everything in your life, my dear, you're not living. Oh. You are not living. To really live and embody this life is for you to be arms open and tell the universe, I don't know what tomorrow holds. I know yesterday has passed, but I am here today and I let go of control and do my best. You can't control everything. Most especially, you can't control another human being. That is a very, very important one. So please let go of control. You can't control your children. After a certain age, they will stop listening to you. By the time they enter teenager age, I have nieces and nephews from their teens. If they want to listen, it's because they really, really like you. So please let go of control and leave it to the universe to bring what is yours. The third thing is you start learning to trust in the universe. You start learning to trust God differently. Why? Because you know that it is always for your highest good. Every step life brings you, every journey you go in this life, it is meant to be. Allow it play out. Enjoy the journey of life. The universe always brings us what we need at the point that we need it. God is a beautiful orchestrator that you can never go outside of your path. Every path you take will lead you to where you need to be. So, detachment helps you be in alignment with what God has for you. It is very important. And the last one, you are going to stop worrying. The moment you start detaching, all your petty worries, is he cheating? Am I doing it well? Is life taking me where I need to be? What is going to happen in 20 years? You will not do all that because right now you know that there is a higher power guiding you, leading you, putting you on the path that you need to be. So you stop worrying. Once you detach, you're holding no outcome. If it happens, great. If it doesn't happen, then you know that whatever that needs to happen will surely happen for you. But if you're constantly worrying, it's because you're holding so much attachment. Oh, that job. Oh, what if I lose my job? What if he leaves me? What if I get divorced? What if is a constant worry clause. Let it go, trust in the universe, and detach from any outcome. Let the best outcome find you. So these are the 4 benefits you're going to get from detachment. And truly, it's going to help you move into who you're becoming faster. Detachment helps you. I'm not telling you anything I've not done. Even right now, I'm practicing it and I see how many things that are coming to me. I'm telling you so many things. If I tell you testimonies here, it's going to be crazy. The moment I start holding on, oh, what if, nothing comes to me. Even if it comes to me in trickles. But the moment I let go and I say, God, do your thing, I'm not attached to any outcome. Even this YouTube, when they canceled my channel, I'd already monetized, done everything. I just said to myself, or not they canceled, they suspended me. I just said to myself, am I going to sit here and keep trying to explain, like do the same thing and I'm not getting the result? I detached. I was like, I let it go. I'm going to start a new one. And you know the funny thing? God put me on a different journey. What I was doing there, God put me on a different trajectory, told me diversify for growth and diversify for the messages you put out. And that's why I have 2 channels now. This one, I mean, while if you're part of my soul tribe, go to TraceEssence message and you're going to get messages that just bless your soul and lifts you up. But what I'm saying in essence is growth strategy that is going to help you as you identity shift, as you embody this new version of yourself. This version 2.0, this is your glow up version. This version that is going to people are going to be like, huh? Who is that? Are you serious? Is that? Yeah, that version of you. You need to start learning detachment. Every time you want to attach yourself to anybody, anything, please come back and watch this video. I'm not saying be avoidant. I'm not saying be indifferent. I'm saying don't hold so much attachment that all your values, everything about you is so tied to that if you lose that, you're going to go through a collapse. Nothing is worth collapsing. Nothing. Trust the process. I'm telling you, that's what I do. I always tell myself, trust the process. What I think is good for me, God might think something else is better for me. If I'm open, then I'm always willing to receive from the universe. If I have and know that better things are coming, then better things will come. But if I am holding on to the old or clutching onto something because I am so attached that I cannot let go, then you will continuously be in the cycle of stagnancy and being stuck. For you to grow, you need to let go of the old. You need to let go of things not serving you. You need to let go of things that cannot come with you in your next journey so that you receive all that is yours. I'm Tracy, and I talk about everything identity shifting, about how we can embody the best version of ourselves as we go through this journey of growth together. I love you guys. If you're interested in my workbook, please check the description. If you want to work with me, please check my website, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.